Good morning everyone, and how is today so far everyone? Right, nice to see you again with a new video and with the next lesson that you are studying according to our class online schedule. Okay, so everyone, can you tell me about Wednesday? So on Wednesday, what book do we study on Wednesday everyone? Great, right? So on Wednesday we are going to study about Hangout 6 and then Climate History, right? However, everyone, please don't forget to prepare your studying material next to you or follow with you in order to take time, take time for checking or seeing the lessons that you are studying today, right? Okay, so right now everyone, let's please open your Hangout 6 all together. That will be consisting on page 72 all together. Okay, right. So today we are going to study on page 72, and this page 72 will be focusing about 3 sections. Okay, so right now everyone, unit 6, our unit is going on. Okay, right. So in section D, they want to listen and answer the girls' questions. So in here, everyone, I hope that you are going to take time for your listenings in order to listen to the yo-yo. So the first listening, I believe that they don't reply you with the answer, right? However, the answer, the first session of listening, you are going to check only one, right? Okay, so you are going to check only your estimation, your thinking, your own idea according to your listenings about this audio. So when you listen, you might know clearly or not clearly about the answer of this question, right? But when you are going to listen to section E, it will be checking your answer. Okay, so before we move on to checking our answers, I would like everyone, please give me your answer after you listen to the first audio first, right? So don't waste your time everyone. Now let's start your listening to the audio.
D. Listen and answer the girls' questions.
Hey, Melissa. Nice to see you.
Hi, Peter. How are you?
I'm good. Just taking a break from hockey.
Oh, what a fun sport. What other sports do you like to play?
I like a lot of sports. Did you know there are a lot of unusual sports and activities in the world?
Oh, really? Like what?
Well, there's a new sport called Quidditch. It's from a series of books.
Number 1.
Which series is Quidditch from? Of course! That's cool that there are real Quidditch games.
And have you ever heard of zorbing?
Number 2.
What do people do when they go zorbing? That sounds fun and a little scary.
Yeah, I've never done it.
What's another odd sport?
Chess boxing is becoming more popular.
I've never heard of it.
Number 3.
Where is chess boxing popular? They all sound interesting. Good luck with hockey, Peter.
Thanks, Melissa. Have a great day.
Okay, so after you're listening to the audio, how do you think about the answer of each question? So each question consisting with each number consisting with 3 answers. So the first one is Harry Potter, B, The Lord of the Rings, C, Magic Tree House, right? Okay, and then number 2 is that A, kick a big ball, B, jump in a big ball, C, roll in a big ball. So which one is it, right? And number 3, A, parts of Africa, B, parts of Europe, C, parts of South America, right? So in here, I believe that it might be, you will be thinking as to a little bit hard for you to think about this one for checking the answer, right? So I hope that you are going to think first, okay? So before you are going to check your answer with me in section E, I would like everyone to think about your answer, okay? So think the answer after you're listening, and then you might know clearly about what is going to complete in each one, okay? What is the answer after each part, right? Okay, so right now everyone, I believe that everyone has done it, so don't waste your time. I would like you to listen again, and then you are going to check your answer with me all together. So right now everyone, let's start your listening.
E. Listen again and check your answers.
Hey, Melissa. Nice to see you.
Hi, Peter. How are you?
I'm good. Just taking a break from hockey.
Oh, what a fun sport. What other sports do you like to play?
I like a lot of sports. Did you know there are a lot of unusual sports and activities in the world?
Oh, really? Like what?
Well, there's a new sport called Quidditch. It's from a series of books.
Which series is Quidditch from?
Harry Potter.
Of course! That's cool that there are real Quidditch games.
And have you ever heard of zorbing?
What do people do when they go zorbing?
They roll down a hill in a big ball.
That sounds fun and a little scary.
Yeah, I've never done it.
What's another odd sport?
Chess boxing is becoming more popular.
I've never heard of it. Where is chess boxing popular?
It's particularly popular in parts of Europe.
They all sound interesting. Good luck with hockey, Peter.
Thanks, Melissa. Have a great day.
Very good, right? So according to your second listening, it is the listening that you are going to see about the answers, and also you are going to know clearly about the answer that is going to be mentioned in this conversation. So A1, right now, can you tell me about number one? What is the correct answer? A, B, C, D, A1? Right, okay, so number one, the correct answer is letter A, right? So letter A is talking about Harry Potter. And then letter B, number two, letter A, B, C, which one is the correct answer? A1, do you think is the correct answer after you're listening to the audio? Very good job, right? So number two is letter C, okay? And after number two, it is going to move on with number three. So number three, which one do you think is the correct answer after you listen to this audio? Very good job, right? So the second audio will highlight mentions about this one, and the answer of this one is going to be letter B, okay? So A, B, C or A, C, B, okay? Right. So in this case, I believe that A1 has already done well in this case, and I hope A1 had it done before I'm going to give you with the answer about this one, okay? Right. So right now, A1, let's move your attention to me altogether that you are going to run, okay, to section F. Okay, so section F, they want you to write the name of two sports or activities. Then write three things you learned about each one from the reading. Okay, right. So in here, they want you to write about the activity or sports that you have heard in reading. So that's why you have to spend time to read this one. Okay, after your reading, it will be talking about you yourself that you have to write about the answer in here. Okay, so this one I will give you an example, but you can do it next time by yourself. Okay, right. So in order that to know clearly about this one, I would like to read the text for you once. So A1, please keep your attention to me, and then I'm going to read this one for you, right? Okay, sports, unusual sports and activities. Which sports do you like? Let's look at some unusual sports and activities played across the globe. Okay. Quidditch is an imaginary sport in the Harry Potter book series. However, people loved it so much that a real Quidditch team started in the US in 2005. The sport was becoming popular in other parts of the world when the first world competition was held. Today, there are teams around the world. Okay. A game is played with 7 players on each team. It finishes when one team gets the snitch, a ball that can be hard to catch. Okay, zooming is an activity for people of all ages. A person rolls inside an orb, a large ball that's often made from plastic. Some people roll down hills while others roll on flat ground. It's like a hamster running in a ball. Zorbing has been well liked for many years. Some people enjoy it a lot. Others believe zorbing is dangerous and can cause injuries. Chess boxing is a mixture of two sports. Players compete in a match of chess and boxing. They played each sport in turn in several rounds. Chess boxing competition started in the 2000s, and the sport has since grown. Chess boxing was created by Lepi Rabbing, who is from the Netherlands. Many competitions are held in Europe today. Underwater hockey is a sport similar to hockey, except the game is played in a swimming pool. Just like hockey, there are 6 players on each team. The sport is also known as octopus. The summer of 1954 was coming to an end when some divers in the UK thought of a winter diving sport. The sport soon spread to the other countries. In 1980s, Canada hosted the first ever under hockey world championship. Okay, right. So it means that in here we have to read this text, and after reading you have to answer about the questions in that. Like they want you to find about 2 sports. Okay, so we give you example 1 and 2 sport in here, and after that we are going to list down about what? Right, list down about 3 things that we have learned, that have known. Okay, from these sports. Okay, so the first one I'm going to give you an example is about what? Right, it's about chess. Okay, chess boxing. Okay, so in chess boxing, what are the activity of chess boxing is going to be known, everyone. Very good, right? So the first one is talking about a mixture of 2 sports. Okay, right, a mixture of two sports. Okay, so here's number 1 that you are going to think, and then the next one that you are going to think about is one is what? Each sport played in what? Right, play in turn. Okay, right. So the next one is each sport play in turn. Okay, and after this one, and that's the last one that you have to find it here. It means that created by, right? Okay, so created Rabbing. Okay, so here are the 3 things about the sport that is going to be mentioned in our text. Okay, right. So the next one is going to be the hockey. Okay, underwater hockey. So what are the 3 things is talking about the underwater hockey one? Right, the first one is play in a swimming pool, right? Okay, play in a swimming. The first one is play in a swimming pool, right? And how about the second one? Right, the second one is also known as octopus. Okay, octopus. Okay, and after the second one, and maybe the third one is that what? Right, Canada hosted. Okay, okay, Canada hosted. So in here you can put like Canada hosted the first ever underwater hockey world championship, right? Okay, so here are the 3 activities or 3 things that I have known about the 2 sports that is in here, right? So I hope that the other sport you are going to tell me, and then you are going to list down about things that you have known about each sport. Okay, right. So everyone, right now at your break time, so let's enjoy your break time.